Batman is full of energy universe.
Well, the much expected new year is finally here with us. We're already in the 4th day of the year 2016, and we thank God for life. Life is very precious, very essential. When we have life, we have everything. Good morning. Welcome to Breakfast Today on Ghana Television. Once again, we'll welcome you back home, wherever you may be, wherever you may come from. You may have spent your holiday somewhere else. So welcome back home and welcome to your station, GTV. Good morning. Here I am with Harriet. Harriet, how are you doing? I thank God that you're alive.
Fine.
I mean, everything is fine with you. Yeah?
It's been a very long holiday,
That's
but
right.
then thank God it is over,
That's
so we can do some productive
Of course,
stuff.
we have to.
Yes, thank God
We
it's
have
over
to.
now.
That's right.
And we are ready to take up
Yeah.
our jobs again and work very hard for
That's
the
right.
productivity of our country, Ghana.
Yeah, we thank God we are counted among the living. I mean, God's divine selection. We are part of that selection now. And whatever you think you might have started going through already, come on, get over that one. Life is about what you make it, and trust me. Dr. Kofi Osei-Kusi will tell you that, hey, you can make it. You can make it.
Of course.
Make it. Come on.
Great
Nothing can
motivational
put you down.
speaker.
That's right.
Of
We're
course.
having this morning too, all right?
Of course,
Wonderful.
he's coming to talk to us about
it's
something very interesting.
Exactly. As the year starts, we'll tell you about that
Yes.
one as the program wears on. Then, in terms of program, actually, or else we have the quote for today, Harriet.
Yes. I'm saying cheers
That's
to
right.
a new year.
Oh yeah.
Which is another chance to get it right.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful. And as I said earlier on, the new year is finally here.
Of
Okay,
course.
so what do we make of it as a people? Actually, the years will come and go. There's left to us to make good use of the years and the time that we cannot recoup. When they lost, they are lost forever. You understand?
2015 is already lost.
Exactly.
So don't groom or glom over that
no,
one.
no.
Just move on
That's
to
right.
greater heights and set yourself some essential goals.
That's right,
Some
yes.
great resolutions
That's right.
you wish to achieve by the end of this year, and work at it. That is the word. Work at it.
And make
Work
sure the
at
goals
it.
are realistic. They are realistic goals.
Of course.
Otherwise, you keep. Anyway,
course.
thanks so very much for being part of the Breakfast Show today. And we're going to have a chat on dedication to work. As we start a new year, if we're dedicated to everything we do, especially our work, my God, going to be a turnaround, whatever we go through. Okay, then also, what else do we have? Harrietto.
We'll be finding out the right nutrition for elderly people.
It's essential.
Very essential. Christmas
like
gone by,
they
we
don't
have
give
fed
in
them
much thought
probably
to
with the
that.
wrong
That's
food,
right.
and their bodies may be
You're right. As we
jamming up by
age,
now.
as
But
we
then
age, not
your
everything that we can
body
take.
metabolism also
That's right,
changes.
that's right.
So you need to identify the right food or nutrition.
Well,
to
they
feed
Cynthia
your
get this
elderly
topic from.
people.
Very essential topic, actually.
You know
Cynthia.
her already.
Oh, I see.
Great lady.
Honestly, it's a good topic. Good topic.
It is,
That's
it
right.
sure is.
Okay. Then also the paper review segment will be coming up.
Yes.
Plus other, segment we're going to have on the program that we'll not tell you about. Then being
And
a Monday, that's
we
right.
have the account segment
That's
also.
right.
But we are grateful for, to all of you who have been
right.
with us, all of great viewers
Yes,
throughout the
yes,
past
yes.
year,
Yeah,
and still
yeah.
sticking with us. We appreciate your support and your loyalty.
That's right.
We wish the very best of the year, 2016.
Wonderful. Appreciations to you for your loyalty, as Harrietto has just put it. And so the show has started.
Yeah.
We're going to start off with that big discussion, dedication to work. And I believe that along the line, motivation will come. Either shinshin, dedication,
course.
motivation.
Vision.
Probably, I'll try and lead that because Doc is very fast when it comes to start topics.
Great.
We're going to have Dr. Kofi Osei-Kusi in the studio right now. He will treat that topic, dedication to work. We'll be right back. Thanks for.
Now I tell you what botanso. Oyo nyami patampe. Oyami kokokwe. Akume kuwa mami. Akama sema mami. Yara niwa niwa se. Mita ye yumbena. Mika se mekra. Efa jama mano. Oyami wa ebyo. Asem kesi mitumyo. Iyame ime frimo. Washe matari fufura. Papeja mi yesi yo botanso. Oyo nyami patampe. Oyami kokokwe. Akume kuwa mami. Akama sema mami. Yara niwa niwa se. Mita ye yumbena. Mika se mekra. Efa jama mano. Oyami wa ebyo. Nyami ye.
Manya me waye odi de wa shema kumemo oseju fufra shema funuma me de mukru we brudo pamanda mai ni party saseda sana one for man ai sana one for man na ne oyo na na do ye oda na ni
Good morning once again, and welcome to breakfast on the 4th day of the year 2016. Thank God for everything. Now, how refreshing is it to encounter people who dedicate themselves to work, and whatever they find themselves doing, it brings promotion, it brings development and progress in every aspect of their lives. When it comes to customer care, everything you do, when you dedicate yourself to that, I believe that your success is guaranteed. But how do you, embark on that dedication drive, and without sometimes motivation? We'll talk about that also, all right? So I have with me in the studio once again this man who is a sought-after life coach and renowned motivational speaker, Dr. Kofi Osei-Kusi. Doc, welcome.
Thank you.
And
Nick.
Happy New Year.
Many, many happy returns.
Good to see you once again.
Good to see you too.
Wonderful. Doc, so when we were not seeing you, what were you doing? During that period that it looks like we went off for some time during the holidays.
Well, spending time with the family.
Wonderful.
Christmas time is a
Great.
time to take a little break after running around the whole year.
Yeah.
So I took a little vacation with the family and we had fun. Catch up with the kids.
Wonderful. So it's not all work. Doc even took some time for the family. Good to hear that. Doc, first of all, I mentioned the other time we met that you have to your credit 14 books. Okay, I get this is just one of them.
That's one of them, yeah.
There's a foreword by Dr. Joyce Aye.
That's right.
Workplace Success and Promotion. My God, you need to get a copy of this book. I hope we're going to read this one.
Yeah. This year everyone must get promoted,
Great, of course, wonderful.
Yeah.
Doc, let's look at, first of all, when you talk about dedication, okay, let's look at dedication in all spheres.
Okay.
Probably to what you do privately, what you do in the corporate world, and your self-dedication. Generally, what does it mean, dedication?
Right. When we say you're dedicated to something, it means that you have time or you give time to something that you are passionate about or something that you love to do. So anything you give time to, because time is the most valuable resource we all have.
That's right.
Anything you give time and passion to, you are dedicated to it. So you may be dedicated to football, you may be dedicated to your family, you may be dedicated to your work. It means that you're giving time to it and you are passionate about that thing that you were doing.
Wonderful. But before we go on, if you're watching us, sorry, I'm now going to announce to you our WhatsApp line so you can get interactive with us. Our WhatsApp number is 0502832032. The number once again is 0502832032. That's 0502832032. We're discussing dedication to work. And Doc, must it necessarily be the case that if you're dedicated, it must come with a reward?
Interesting question. Interesting question. Let me start off with one of my favorite quotes in the world.
All right.
It's a quote by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Okay.
He says that if a man is called to be a street sweeper, he should sweep the streets so well that the entire host of heaven, when they are passing by, will stop and say, there lived a street sweeper who did his job well.
Wow.
Says even if you're called to sweep streets, whatever you're called to do it so well that even angels, when they are passing by, will stop and say, come on, that's a great street sweeper. All right. So every one of us ought to be dedicated to what we're doing. Okay. You must do what you love. Someone said that if you do what you love, you will never work a day in your life. Okay, if the work you're doing, you love it so much, you never feel like you're working. I don't think
you don't see it as work.
You don't see it as work, and so you're going to be successful
passion.
at it.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Wonderful.
Absolutely.
Okay. Then to that aspect where I was asking whether it has necessarily got to be connected to reward.
Absolutely. Yes. I think that we all expect some sort of reward for our work. Okay, but the truth is that reward should not always be in cash. It should not always be in cash. The problem people have is that they tie their work, to financial rewards. You see, there are a lot of enemies to dedication. One of them is that people are not committed to what they're doing because they feel like the company or the organization does not belong to them, or it's not for their father or their mother. So they're going to work this morning. They're not going to give their best because it doesn't belong to them. There's another group who are not dedicated to what they're doing because they feel they are not being paid well enough. All right, so their salary is not good enough. Why should I give my best? Another person is getting so much over there. The other person is getting so much over there. The other person has been given a car and a driver. I don't have all of that, so why should I commit myself to work? These two groups of people are wrong. Okay, all right. If you tie your dedication to financial rewards alone, you're not going to be able to achieve a lot in life. Okay, because the reason why we work, I give two key reasons why you should go to work every day. Number one, you go to work and you work hard and you are dedicated to what you do because number one, it will expand your capacity.
Great.
It will expand. We work to expand our capacity. That is the first reason why you should.
That's what we sometimes forget about.
You see, it is the capacity you develop that will bring you the money.
Wonderful.
Many people want money before capacity. No, until you build enough capacity, money will not look for you. When you develop your skills, when you build yourself in the place of work, when you work so well that you become excellent at what you do, money will look for you because everybody is looking for an experienced person.
Right.
Everyone is looking for someone with capacity. And so you must be willing to stay in a place of service and do it so well so that your capacity is enlarged. And when your capacity is big, people will look for you, the competition will get stronger for you, demand for you will become higher, and as long as demand is so high for you, your price will go up, isn't
That's
it?
right. Market value increases.
Your market value increases, but the problem is that people are expecting to get money before they commit themselves, and it's always the wrong way. Commit yourself first, because by committing yourself and working so hard, even without a financial reward, what you're doing is that you are building and expanding your capacity, and it's a matter of time. If the organization you're working for doesn't reward you for it, somebody else come and take you and reward you for that.
Wonderful. I
like it. It's saying I heard, and it's really helped me all my life. It says that somebody's always watching you who is capable of helping you.
Oh, great.
Somebody is always watching you who is capable of helping you. You see, you may be in a little work area, sometimes even compared to marriage. Somebody's looking for marriage and they are going about treating everybody wrongly, not knowing that the person who can even connect you to the right person may just be around you. There's somebody who comes to your office all the time. The person is perhaps capable of connecting you to a better job. Right. And meanwhile, the way you are sitting there, the way you are treating customers, the way you are chewing gum, the way you are, messing around, they're not going to recommend you. So there's somebody always watching you, capable of helping you. If you're going to be dedicated to what you do every day, openings will definitely come to you.
My God, I believe that we couldn't have had this discussion at a better time than now. Beginning of the year, if all those watching us this morning, we apply our hearts to what Doc is saying this morning, right from today, the 4th day of January, by the time we hit mid-year, I believe that we will start, chalking up success already, if really we take this seriously. Doc, moving on. One, it means that when you get yourself dedicated to work or whatever you do, first and foremost, you are going to be the beneficiary.
Absolutely.
First beneficiary.
You are the first beneficiary.
Okay.
You're the first beneficiary.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah, you
wonderful.
are the eventually you're going to get bigger, you're going to get better, you're going to get more successful, and money will look for you.
Now, let's look at the reason why most Ghanaians are not dedicated to work. Why do you think it's so?
I think I've given 2 reasons already,
Yes.
because you find that in civil service, you find that across many organizations.
You give 2 groups of people who think in diverse ways why one has been given that and I don't have it, that kind of thing.
Yeah, because he thinks he's not well paid enough, so why should I give of my best? And that's always the wrong way. We all started from the bottom. You start from the bottom. You start from a place where you're not getting the best, all right? But you work hard and you get up through dedication, okay? And a lot of people are not focused. A lot of people are not very focused. You see, to be dedicated to something means that you have the tenacity to hold on to that thing that you're doing until you get success. Right? It's just like Thomas Edison. He said that life is 1% of perspiration. Is 1% of inspiration, 99% of perspiration. 1% inspiration, 99% perspiration. It means that whatever you're going to be successful at is 1% of thinking about it, and 99% of working hard towards it. Okay, so you got to be committed and dedicated and work hard towards whatever you are focused on. You see, a lot of people are not focused. They're trying to do so many things at the same time. It's not going to work. A lot of people are watching other people. To be successful at something, you should look inside yourself first. Ask yourself the why. Why am I doing what I'm doing? Am I in the right job?
Okay.
Do I love what I'm doing? A lot of people are in the wrong place. If you find yourself in the wrong kind of a job, wrong kind of a career, you're not going to be able to be successful at it. All right. So I do well in what I do because I'm in my area, I'm in my field. I love what I do.
That's right.
You can't beat me in my area.
Oh, come on.
If I change places and move to another person's field, I'm not going to be as successful as that. I always use football. It doesn't matter if you get the best coach to coach me. I'm never going to become a star. And so people find themselves in an area that they are not really good at. And I don't know, there may be somebody watching us and perhaps they're in the wrong job. At the beginning of this year, it's a good chance to make a bold decision and say, look, this job I'm in, it's not right for me. I don't love it. I don't like what I'm selling. I don't believe in this job. People doing a certain kinds of jobs and they really don't believe in it. They don't believe in what they are selling products that they don't believe in. They are not connected to, and so they're not going to be successful. They're always marking time. Find yourself a job. Start your own business or get yourself a role. It doesn't matter how much they pay you. If you love it, you're going to be able to rise through the ranks. So get dedicated to something. The other thing is that people procrastinate too much.
Okay.
And I'll give you one interesting thing. There was a project that I was working on last year and I couldn't finish it. And so I decided that I'm going to start this year. 1st January, you would have gone for a watch night service.
That's right.
I got home and then just after about an hour or 2 of sleep, I went out for about a 5 to 6 hour meeting. Now, after this meeting, the day was running. I was like 6 o'clock, and I thought, it's 1st of January, and I want to start. I want to start today. I'm not going to delay it until tomorrow. And so, guess what? I dashed to the office and worked on this project for a few hours before going home because I said, 1st of January, I want to make sure I'm doing what I've set out to do this year. So you set out goals and you start working on it today. Don't wait until tomorrow. Today is the time to start.
Great stuff. Now, Doc, can there be a time when one gets discouraged? And this is essential. One gets discouraged for being dedicated for a long time without seeing any benefits within or without. Is it possible?